My child, I beg you, do not ignore this message. This is not just another moment in your life. You are standing at a crossroads, and the decision you make now will shape everything that comes next. You can listen, open your heart, and let my words guide you, or you can turn away and watch as the woman I'm about to reveal destroys everything you care about. The consequences are real, and they are not far off. They are coming. I can feel the deluge of questions swirling within you. I see the unease that grips your heart. You're asking, Lord, who is this woman? Why is this message so urgent? What happens if I ignore it? How could my life fall apart? What is she planning? I hear every thought and see your hesitation. You want answers, clear, undeniable answers that will shed light on this darkness. I promise you that before we reach the middle of this message, every heavy question in your soul will find its answer. But first, I need you to make a decision. Will you lean in? Will you take a deep breath, hold on to your faith, and step forward with me? The truth is waiting, and the light is ahead. Let's begin. Before I reveal everything, before I pull back the curtain and expose exactly who this woman is, you must first understand her intentions. This is where it all starts. Are you truly prepared to confront the reality of what she plans to do? Prepare yourself, because the truth will not be easy to hear. Next week, yes, my child, next week, she is planning to drag you into court. I can feel the shock rippling through you. I see the disbelief tightening around your heart. But listen closely, I haven't yet told you which court she is dragging you into, and before I do, there's something even more alarming you should know. She has made 3 powerful accusations against you, not 1, not 2, but 3. Each claim is meant to strike where it hurts the most. Each one is a weapon meant to tear you down. She has carefully planned this. She knows exactly what she's doing. Do you want to know what they are, my dear child? Are you prepared to uncover the full scope of her schemes? I see burning questions in your eyes. I feel the urgency rising in your spirit. But, before fear grips you and doubt creeps in, remember this: walking away from this message, even for a moment, means giving her the victory she seeks. It means letting her destroy everything you have built, everything you hold dear. I know you don't want that. I know you're stronger than that, so stick with me. Give me only 8 minutes of your time, and I promise you'll understand everything. You'll know which court she's dragging you to. You will see through the 3 lies she has created. You deserve to know the truth, and I'm here to show you. Are you ready? Let us begin. Listen carefully, because what I'm about to say is urgent and carries great weight. Time is running out, and what I'm about to reveal will leave you deeply shaken. As it is written in Proverbs 18 verse 17, the first to plead his case seems right until his neighbor comes and examines him. There is a truth coming to light, a truth that requires your complete attention. Today, I am bringing to you something of great importance. It is not only a simple matter, it is a matter that will soon be judged in the highest court of all, my divine throne. This is no ordinary trial, it is something of this world. This is a reckoning in the heavenly realm, where truth cannot be twisted, and justice cannot be avoided. In this trial, your fate is in the balance. There is a woman, someone you know well, someone close to your heart, who is preparing to stand before me. Yes, my child, she will come before me next week and bring her accusations against you. She has been preparing her case, gathering her words, and she is now ready to plead before me. But hear this is not a simple matter. This is a divine reckoning where every hidden thought and secret action will be exposed. Nothing will be left in the dark. Justice will be served, but who will it be served to? Will it be to you, or will it be to her? That depends on what is revealed, on whose words carry the truth. Are you prepared to face this, my child? Are you ready to hear the 3 shocking allegations she is making against you? These are not minor accusations, these are powerful, piercing claims designed to break you down. But do not fear, my dear child. I won't leave you in the dark. The moment of truth is approaching, and I will reveal all. I can sense the tension in your spirit. I see the questions racing through your mind. You're wondering, what are these claims? How could she do this to me? Why is this happening? Remain with me, my child, don't walk away. All will be revealed. By the end of this message, you will understand everything. Are you prepared to face the truth? Then let us begin. My child, prepare yourself. It is time to uncover the first of her 3 allegations against you. Her words are heavy and her accusation is sharp. She stands in front of me, finger pointing at you, her voice trembling with hurt and anger. She accuses you of betrayal. Yes, betrayal, a betrayal so deep and painful that it has shattered the sacred trust between you. She claims you have broken a covenant, a promise that was meant to be unbreakable. This was no ordinary bond, it was built on faith, sealed with love, and held together by trust. But she says you violated it. She says that you let her down in ways she never thought possible. Can you feel the weight of this accusation, my child? Her words are meant to cut deep and wound your heart. But the truth, my truth, will emerge from the darkness. Do her words stir something inside you? Do they bring back moments you tried to bury, times when your actions did not match your words? Search your heart, my child. Let the truth come to light. Remember Psalm 41 verse 9, even my close friend, someone I trusted, one who shared my bread, has turned against me. Betrayal is a deep wound that cuts through the heart like a blade, sharp and unforgiving. It is not a fleeting pain, it lasts. It lingers in the mind long after the moment has passed. It leaves scars, scars that do not fade easily. Can you see it now? Can you feel the weight of the accusation against you? She stands before my throne, her eyes filled with pain and her voice trembling as she speaks. You abandoned me, she says. When I needed you the most, you turned away. She believes you broke a sacred bond, a trust she thought unbreakable. And now she seeks justice. She wants you to feel the pain she is carrying. She wants the burden of her suffering to rest on your shoulders. But, my child, this is just the beginning. The first accusation has been spoken, but the path ahead is long. Her second claim is coming, and it is heavier than the first. It carries a weight that could crush your spirit if you are not prepared. Are you prepared to hear it? Can you handle the truth about what she'll say next? My child, keep your heart steady. The second claim she makes against you is substantial. It cuts deep. With tears in her eyes and pain in her voice, she stands before my throne, pointing at you, her hands trembling and her words sharp. Neglect is what she accuses you of. She claims you turned away when she needed you the most. When the storm raged around her and the darkness fell, she reached for you, but you weren't there. You abandoned her during her time of greatest need. This is about more than what you did, it is also about what you did not do. The silence. The absence. The void where love and support should have existed. She describes nights when she cried for help, but no one responded. She recalls days when her spirit was weak, her heart heavy, and her body tired. She says she relied on, trusted, and believed in you. But when she fell, no one reached out to help her up. You were absent. She concurs, not in body, perhaps, but in heart and spirit. Have you forgotten the call from James 1 verse 27? Religion that God our Father accepts as pure and faultless is this, to look after orphans and widows in their distress, to care for the vulnerable, to reach out to those who suffer in silence. This is your duty, my child, to stand with the weak, to care for the hurting, to see those in need and do something about it. Neglect is not simply an action, it is the absence of action. It is a choice, to turn away, to ignore another's pain, or to remain silent when a cry for help is heard. She believes you chose that option, that you saw her suffering and did nothing. That you ignored her silent cries. She believes you abandoned her emotionally and left her to face her demons alone. The gravity of this accusation is immense, but we are not finished yet, my child. There is one more claim to hear, one more reality to confront. And this final accusation is the most serious of all. My child, take a breath and find your strength in me. The final claim is here. It's the most devastating of all. She stands before my throne, her voice shaking with pain and anger, her eyes burning with sorrow, her hands trembling as she lifts them toward heaven, and then she says, deceit. The word pierces the air like a blade. It carries weight and presses down like a heavy stone. She claims you have not been who you seem to be. She says you wear a mask, one carefully crafted, one designed to hide the truth. She believed in you. She believed in the person you showed her. But now she accuses you of building an illusion, of speaking words that were empty, of showing kindness that was calculated. Her voice rises as she expresses her pain. She claims you led her to believe in something that was never real, that the version of you she believed in was nothing more than a carefully crafted facade. She calls it deception, a betrayal of not only her heart, but also of truth. Do her words strike something within you? Do they stir memories buried deep, moments when you shaped your words to fit the moment rather than the truth? Did you ever hide behind the right words and actions while your heart held something else? Is there more to this story? Perhaps you never intended to deceive. Perhaps you struggled with your own doubts and fears. Maybe you were trying to be the person she needed, even if you weren't sure who you really were. But now she stands before me, demanding an answer. The weight of this claim is great. It strikes at the heart of who you are. It compels you to look deep within, beyond the mask, beyond the image, for the truth hidden in your heart. Listen carefully, my child, because these are not light accusations. They are heavy charges, sharp and deep, that pierce your heart and weigh down your soul. Can you feel the impact of her words? Do they stir something within you? Are they making you think about things you might have wanted to forget? Matthew 7 verse 15 states, "Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves." This is a warning about deception. It hides behind a mask of goodness, but is filled with poison that corrupts the heart. It moves like a shadow, darkening everything it touches. Now, my child, I ask you, is her claim true? Have you ever worn a mask and pretended to be someone you're not? Have your words and actions been carefully crafted to conceal the truth? Have you said one thing, but your heart felt another? Is this accusation simply a misunderstanding, an unfair judgment based on her own pain? Look deep inside yourself. Search for the truth. This isn't just about how she sees things, it's about the truth in your heart. Have you been honest with her, or have you allowed deceit to grow within you? Have you been hiding behind a mask, even though you didn't mean to? The court of heaven is unlike any earthly court. There is nothing hidden here. I see everything, your thoughts, intentions, and hidden places in your heart. Nothing escapes my sight. I know everything, and this is the most difficult accusation to face. Deceit. Deceit is not just an attack on others, it is an attack on your own soul. It's like poison that eats away at your soul. It corrupts everything it touches. It results in destruction. Her words are heavy with the pain of betrayal, and she stands before me demanding justice. She wants the truth to be revealed. The time for reckoning has come. The trial has begun, and soon, my child, the truth will be revealed. Are you prepared to face it? Can you look into your heart and confront whatever is hidden there? This is the moment of truth. There's no turning back now. Stand firm. Hold your ground. The court of heaven awaits your answer. My child, the time to act is now. Do not hesitate. Don't turn away. The weight of this moment is heavy, and the urgency cannot be overlooked. The sands of time are slipping through your fingers, and the moment of truth is approaching. As Ecclesiastes 3 verse 17 declares, God will bring into judgment both the righteous and the wicked, for there will be a time for every activity, a time to judge every deed. That time is closer than you realize. Next week, you will appear before me. Nothing will remain hidden. Every truth, secret, and shadow in your heart will come to light. But, before that happens, I'd like to ask you to listen. Take this moment seriously. Look at your life. Search your heart. Repent if you must. Prepare yourself. My child, justice will be served, but mercy will be offered too, if you seek it with a humble and honest heart. This is your moment to step forward to choose what is right, even if it is difficult. Will you rise to this challenge? Will you confront the truth, even if it cuts deeply? Or will you turn away, allowing this moment to shape you in ways you cannot undo? The choice is yours. But listen to me, my child, the clock is ticking. The divine court waits for no one. Be vigilant until next week. Be honest. Be ready. The truth will set you free, but only if you have the courage to confront it. I've painted a bigger picture for your life, one that goes far beyond the trials of this moment. I know the storm you're facing. I see chaos, uncertainty, and nights filled with questions and fears. I know how heavy your burdens feel, how weary your heart has become. But listen to me, it won't last forever. Just as the night cannot hold back the dawn, your struggles cannot keep you from the joy that is coming. The darkness may seem endless right now, but I promise you that the light is near. I see the tears you are trying to hide. I hear the prayers you whisper in the quiet. I recognize the weight you carry, but I also see the strength within you. You're not alone. You never were. Hold on. Keep walking. Even when the path is hidden, there is always a way forward. I'm with you. I will guide you, and I will bring you through. Sometimes, my child, hope arrives in the smallest of moments. It could be as simple as a stranger's smile that warms your heart, a gentle reminder that you are not alone. I send these signs to you as whispers of my love, encouraging you to keep believing even when everything seems to be falling apart. Don't lose faith. What you are praying and longing for is already on its way. The good is closer than you think, and it's coming at the perfect time. Trust my plan, because I am the author of your story, and I promise the next chapter is worth the wait. My child, the moment you decide you are ready to rise, truly, from the depths of your soul, I will start moving mountains for you. The universe will change and everything you need will begin to align perfectly. But first, you must choose, not half-heartedly, not with doubt lingering in your mind, but with unwavering faith that you are meant for more.